So save this for later.
Hi, I'm Ashley.
And I'm Mark.
We are the doctor and the chef, and we are here today with a holiday recipe that we've created for Natural Grocers, and we are celebrating the health of chocolate. So chocolate is actually really healthy, and we've gathered some other ingredients here to add to our chocolate to make it even more healthy.
Wonderful. So this is a superfood chocolate bar, perfect for the holidays. And you know that it's the holiday because we have one of these here. Little candy cane action. This isn't in the superfood category, but we're going to compensate with additional superfoods. These are dark chocolate chips that are vegan that have been melted over a double boiler, which is just a pan with water in it. Bring it to a boil, and then on simmer you just cook until the chocolate is melted, like I have here. And this becomes the base, so you could use different types of dark chocolate. And now we're going to add some of our flavoring and superfoods. Here I have, and the esteemed doctor will espouse the benefits of this. We have maca powder, ground cardamom, cinnamon, ground cinnamon. The cinnamon cardamom combo is one of my favorites. Plus spirulina I'm going to add.
So this follows in the template recipe idea where you can blend different flavors together, and while you do that, you're also getting different nutrients that you're adding in and different nutrient profiles. So these are considered superfoods because they have a lot of different nutrients in them. And the maca and the spirulina are well known for helping with energy. So they are essentially helping your cells to work better. Another interesting thing about the spirulina is that it's high in omega-3s, so that's a really good quality to have. And the cinnamon and the cardamom help to balance blood sugar when we're having something sweet.
Nice, so it's good to know you can indulge with a clear conscience. And this I have cacao nibs, which is raw cacao, which is going to give a little crunch, and some hemp seeds. And I'm going to save some of these for the topping. And then I'm going to add some goji berries in here, which I'm also going to save some for the topping as well.
So that's going to be beautiful in color. So more omega-3s and healthy protein actually in this bar. And the goji berries have a ton of nutrients. We'll talk about those a little bit more. They have a lot of minerals in them, and surprisingly a lot of protein as well.
And the big question I'm sure that's on everyone's mind is, how do you get from this candy cane to this crushed candy cane here? And it's a very simple solution. You break your candy cane up into bigger pieces and just crush it with the jar like this, that method. And this is going to be add some crunch and some sweetness. I'm going to save this for the topping. And then this is maple syrup and vanilla, which is optional. And it'll actually depend on the type of sweetener you use, whether you're going to want to use this extra. It will depend on the type of chocolate you're using, whether you want the additional sweetness. So this is maple and vanilla. And then you're going to have to work a little bit against the clock now once you add the liquid here, because we're going to want it to be spread out onto this is a parchment paper lined baking sheet, which I did add some coconut oil. And now we're gonna just get our bark spread out here. And then we're gonna put our toppings on it. So thank you for that. It's going to be a pretty thick bark. And you just want to press this down pretty thin. This is going to be broken apart. So once the liquid, like the maple syrup, touches the chocolate, you're going to want to try to get that spread out as fast as you can. This is a little pliable at this point. And then we're gonna keep it in one big piece like this. I'm doing about a 1/4 of an inch deep. Thank you, doctor, for holding that. And then I'm gonna, just for decoration now, I'm gonna just start sprinkling some of these extra goji berries and some of the nibs with some of the hemp seeds. I have some toasted coconut here also. And then the candy cane. So I'm gonna just sprinkle this on. This will give it another layer of crunch. And it's a no bake bark. So once you have this laid out here, you could just press down your toppings. And we're gonna put it actually in the refrigerator just to solidify a little bit. And then we'll break it apart and have our special holiday treat. I actually put it in the freezer to accelerate the process, so you can do freezer or fridge. And one little tip also is you could take another piece of parchment paper and just press it down while it's still soft, and that'll give you nice uniform little barklets, little bark heads.
And this is a really fun thing to do during the holidays. You can even make this as a really nice gift. And you can use, there are like candy molds that you could also use to do different shapes, or you can be really creative and make your own shapes. But it's fun just...
Or just, just take a knife and cut along whatever shapes and sizes you want. And then we have, here's your little holiday bark for your enjoyment.
So we're getting lots of nutrients and lots of different textures and flavors. So this is going to be really fun.